You are watching the True Word Television, spreading the true word of salvation. You are watching the True Word Television, spreading the true word of salvation.
Ton ciel ouvert sur moi, fais de moi un vase pour ta gloire, et que ma vie te plaise à jamais. Que chaque jour je demeure à tes pieds, pour t'offrir ma vie en sacrifice, comme un parfum de bonne odeur, qui s'offre à chaque instant, chaque heure. Tant que tu donnes le chant, mais à chaque instant de te chanter avec les anges, tant qu'il y aura la vie dans ce corps mortel. Je ne cesserai pas de t'adorer, tant que tu donnes un chant.
Hello, and you're welcome to another exciting edition of Health Chats with Dr. Jobi. How's been your week, and how have things been? I'm sure we're riding on. One day, one fight, one win. So this week we've been deliberating on a whole lot of things, and then this week we have an exciting episode where we're going to be sharing opportunities around grant writing and grant proposals, as well as job vacancies, and business opportunities. And then for the health episode today, we're going to be talking around what to do when someone is choking or when you're choking. There've been a lot of, hey, you guys get out, pandemic out, And so there have been a lot of partying, lots of gigs, lots of barbecues. And so while you're eating that meat or eating whatever you're trying to get inside, if you're choking, you need to know what to do. If it's yourself, if you're by yourself, if it's for an adult, for a child, for a pregnant woman, for someone in a wheelchair, or for a baby. So those are little things that we're going to be hammering on, and as well as the opportunities that I'm also going to share. So make the best use for this week. So just to move on quickly, grant writing is such that it's an application or a process. Now, biblically, if you want something, you ask. So you're meant to ask and you will receive. Seek and you'll find. Knock and the door will be opened. So basically, if you do not knock, if you don't ask, you get a no. So that is the same way with grant writing, or the same way with job applications. If you do not apply, you will not get the job. So it's helpful when you know that you're qualified for a role, or you're eyeing an opportunity, and it wouldn't be nice you just sitting down and watching it pass you by. So usually what we advise, what I usually tell people, what I usually advise my friends is, once you have gold or you have an opportunity to sit at the table, grab it. That is when you can be on the menu. Okay? If you're not there to deliberate, then you can't make the changes that you want done. So for grant writing, just look at the grant. It could be for business, it could be for a non-profit, it could be for an NGO, or it could be for a cause. Now, once you understand what the grant is meant for, then that would serve as a guide for you to tailor or channel what you want to apply for. Now, one of the current grants available right now, currently about $34 million for this year, is for arts, for culture, for creativity, for sports. So if you have a non-profit, I know quite a number of, many people have asked me this question, can a church be funded? Fine, it's not for religious purposes, or it's not for churches. But if you have an activity that is within a building, or it could be a part of the church building, but that is designated for that course. It could be an art school, or an institute for teaching people and encouraging people to do some sports activity. It can still fly. Once you understand the donor, you understand the requirements, then you now also understand who you are. Get to know who you are, what your organization stands for. Is it registered as a business or as a for-profit? That may not fly. But if it's registered as a non-profit, yeah, then you can go ahead. If it's registered as a non-profit and the activities that you're engaged in is channeled towards art, creativity, and sports and heritage, I think this is a good one to apply. If you don't apply, you get a no. If you apply, you have a chance to get a yes or a no. If you apply with the right strategy, with the right contents, channel it to the course that the funds is meant for, there's a high chance that you're going to get the funding that you need. So for those that are looking towards writing grants, you can also hit me up, and I would gladly provide you with as much guidance as I can, or that I have access to, and hoping to see you at the top. For those of us that are new newly landed immigrants. I know one of the things that usually I get to get asked is, oh, what are the requirements? What do I need to get a job? You need to have your criminal record check. You need to have your adult abuse or vulnerability check, and then you can also add your standard first aid, CPR, AED training, and tweak your resume. Once you have it, you have to tweak it in the sense that it's no more your regular CV. It has to turn into the type of resume that is acceptable within the Canadian system. Most people come here with, say, 90% technical skills. I know you type fast. You type 100 words per minute. Good one. Kudos. But people really, what the employers really want to hear or what want to see are your soft skills. So many come with 90% technical skills and 10% soft skills. You know, what do I mean by soft skills? Are you punctual? Are you polite? Are you friendly? Are you responsible? Are you organized? Are you? These are little things that most times are never really taught in school. So if you have a chance to turn your CV into a good resume that would readily fly, you should consider putting your transferable skills at 60% and then reducing the technical skills to 40. You know, so I type fast. I'm a very, very good typist. You should consider, am I attentive to what I'm typing? Do I look happy while I'm typing? Am I not going to scare the clients away? You know, these are little things. Am I punctual? I know of a few countries where I am coming to work is different from I am coming to work. Even though they are the same words, they mean different things. You know, I'm coming to work in many countries is I am leaving my house and I'm going over a distance to probably just while away time and not be productive. Unlike I am coming to work here is more like I am getting up to be productive, to achieve so and so results, whether I'm having to achieve them from home or I have to resume in a physical place. So let's get to adopt that while we're trying to tweak our resumes, and so that we can land the first or the landing job that we desire. And I wish you all the best as you build your career. And so another thing I would like to chip in is the things around credit facilities. Credit cards. It's advisable while you're starting to also begin to build your credit, but make sure you don't spend more than 30% of your credit card. It puts you at a point where you're still comfortable. It's easy to pay back from your checking account. On other things around this, I would, if you shoot me an email at jobidel10@gmail.com, I would respond, and I would really add value to you. So right now we're going to take a short break. We're going to listen to some music, and when we're back, we'll focus on what to do when you're choking. Till then, cheers.
You are watching the True Word Television, spreading the true word of salvation.
For the Lord God My name is Pastor Joy. I invite you to tune in on a regular basis to the True Word Television and be blessed by God's servants from all over the world. Welcome. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Lord, I know that I don't deserve to be in your presence tonight, but all I can do is avail myself. True, I know that I've messed up so much, a lot of mistakes made, but all I can do is humble myself. Cause you say, as come as you are, I've come as I am, to nobody else but you. And if you can use anything, Lord, cause you can use anything, please.
All right, welcome back, viewers. So today we're going to be talking around choking, and today I am with my friend Alex, and I'm going to be doing a few demonstrations with Alex as my friend. So usually when someone is choking, it's because something is blocking the pathway wherein air is meant to pass, or where food is meant to pass. So usually when there's something that is blocking the airway, the person may be really uncomfortable. If it's an adult, the person will be able to still demonstrate and will still be able to respond to you. If it's a child, you just hear that the cry is a wimpy, and may just be uncomfortable all the time. So remember, before you attempt to do any first aid procedure on anybody, you need to get consent. Consent is a big deal. Privacy is big deal. Please get consent before you provide any first aid. So now Alex is my friend. Obviously, because Alex is my friend and he knows me, I'll just walk up and I'll try to see what I can do without touching him at first. So right now, he's choking. Alex, are you choking? Are you choking? Oh, okay. Try to cough it out. Try to cough it out. Okay, now that is not working. So all I now do is I get beside Alex and I would lean him forward. Between the two shoulder blades, I would want to give 5 back blows. Now, not blow like this, but with the heel of the palm. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, I'm placing him at a slanting angle so that it's easier for the foreign object to get out. Now, if that doesn't work, you get behind Alex, and then I'm going to place my hand as a fist and place it in between my other hand and make an inverted J. So that's downward, inward, and upward. So like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I'm going to alternate. Yeah. I'm going to alternate between the back blows and the abdominal thrusts for Alex, because Alex is an adult and Alex is almost at my height. Now, if the person that I want to address is shorter than me, or maybe is a child, I would need to kneel down to the height of that person so that we're at the same, we're almost at the same height, and I can deliver the abdominal thrust and the back blows effectively. If the person is a baby, I'm going to use two fingers to perform the chest thrusts while alternating the baby, to give the abdominal, the back blows and then the abdominal thrusts. If the baby or the adult goes unconscious at any time, be ready to perform CPR. If you're by yourself, there are these dining chairs that you can readily use to perform the abdominal thrust on yourself. And then if you're by someone who is pregnant, obviously abdominal thrust is going to be contraindicated. It's not going to be advisable. So in that position, instead of doing abdominal thrust, you do a chest thrust. Yeah, now the chest thrust could be like this or like this, whereby it's diagonal, and what you're doing is placing compressions on the breastbone or the chest cavity. So if the person is on a wheelchair and you need to perform the abdominal thrust, you can just go behind the wheelchair while the person is on the wheelchair and perform a chest thrust. That would help bring out the offending or the foreign object from the person. And that's how you deal with choking in an adult, a child, a baby, a pregnant woman, someone on a wheelchair, and when you're by yourself. Thank you so much for joining and tuning in. This is True Word TV, and I'm so happy that you joined in and tuned in today. So looking forward to having another wonderful session with you next Thursday, same time next week. Have a blessed week. Bye for now.
You are watching the True Word Television, spreading the true word of salvation.